This one's called On the Clock. So we've done this before. It's basically a mock draft between Steve and I. So in the Halloween spirit, we were going to rank the most frightening players with our On the Clock segment. So I obviously get to go first because I'm better than Steve at responding to emails in time. So my first overall draft pick is Brad Marshawn. Because that is frightening. Oh, good. Oh, God. Like, it's actually giving me the heebie-jeebies. He's the number one most frightening player, in my opinion, because he does stuff like this. He's unpredictable. He's just schemy and shady and slimy. So, number one overall, I choose Brad Marshawn.
That's, poor Jake Dotchin. I forgot that he did that.
Yeah. Who's your first overall pick?
Oh, I got Zdeno Chara. Look at Brian McCabe thought it was all fun and games until he got tossed around like a rag doll. This dude, held up his fist and basically told Vinny LeCavalier, I'm having mercy on you. There's 1,000 fights. He turned Jay Harrison into a faucet, beat the brakes off Alexei Yamelin. That is a scary, scary man.
Yeah, 2 Bruins in the top 2. Fitting.
Might get higher.
Okay. Oh, another Bruin. So my second overall pick is Gary Cheevers because of this terrifying mask he used to wear. So those are stitches on the mask. Like, this is horror movie stuff. Crazy that he used to actually wear this on the ice for real games. But yeah, there he is there. Cheevers. Actually weirdly, I have a Gary Cheevers jersey at home. No idea where it came from. I think my parents won it in some sort of silent auction or raffle. But I have that jersey at my parents' house, and I will never wear it unless I lose some sort of bet, but he's my second overall pick.
It's a terrifying man, and believe it or not, we're going to have our 4th straight Bruin, because I'm going to go with Milan Lucic, but this is back when he played on the Bruins. Bang! Sending Mike Van Ryn through the glass, and he had a fight with Jay Rosehill. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Brecken Ryan Miller. He had a fight with Jay Rosehill of the Leafs, and I got to ask Rosehill about it. And if you go back and watch Lucic versus Rosehill, Rosehill pauses terrified because he realizes right as he's about to fight him, Lucic is a trained boxer, and we're not in the hockey stance right now. We're just in boxing stance. I'm screwed. It's hilarious.
Oh, my goodness. All right. My third overall pick, we are going way back to Boom Boom Geoffrion. This guy has back in the day, the most lethal slap shot. He basically invented the slap shot. I think it was the hardest of all time at that point. Obviously now looking, you're like, this isn't really that hard because time has passed us and they used to use wooden sticks. But his name was Boom Boom Geoffrion for a reason. Big tough guy with a crazy slap shot, and I would not want to ever block that shot, which I didn't really do much anyway because I was more of a flamingoer. So Boom Boom Geoffrion, number 3.
It's one thing if you're flamingoing, it's another if you're a goalie with no mask.
Exactly. Terrifying.
With my third pick, Eric Cairns. A lot of people forgot about this guy. That's him taking on Zdeno Chara. Geez, you couldn't have found another fight. That's Chara beating the crap out of him. But look at him. He's not backing down from him at all, and he even gets the takedown. He beat up Shane Corson. He beat up basically everybody back in the day. Eric Cairns was not someone to mess with at all.
All right. You know what? To be honest, I'd never heard of him, so thank you for the history lesson. My 4th overall pick, this one's a fun one. Craig Mctavish. Coach Craig Mctavish, because what kind of psycho rips the tongue out of a mascot? That is just terrifying. If I brought my children to a hockey game and the coach did that, I don't know. I'd be frightened to bring them back. But anyone that rips the tongue out of an innocent mascot is horrifying in my opinion. So there we are. Look at that face. Look at the kid behind him. He's scarred for life.
I want to know, I want a Elliot Friedman or a Christine Simpson sit-down interview with that kid. I want to know if they still have the tongue.
Exactly.
Sorry, I forgot we were still doing this. Number 4, I got Big Rig Brian McGrattan. For my whole childhood, I thought Ty Domi was the toughest man in the universe, and Brian McGrattan completely cold-cocked him. And it was the first time I really saw someone tug on Superman's cape. Brian McGrattan, that's a scary guy.
All right. Well, for my final pick, this was one close to home, Jack Johnson. Because he's terrifying to have on your team. That is so mean, but You know what? You said terrifying players, and I meant that in a different way. Oh, God. Look at him in the box. Poor guy. That one's bad. I'm going to have bad karma for that one, but yeah, sorry about that. I had to.
Never heard from again. Just kidding. Teams tripped over themselves to sign him.
That's right. Okay, who's your last overall?
My last pick is Trevor Gillies. No relation to Clark Gillies. Here's him beating the brakes off of Biz Nasty. He would just stand at the red line and scream, challenging his opponents to fight him. He had the woodchuck mustache, the mohawk. He's just a horrifying guy who I'd rather be playing with than against.